Synergy. Welcome to Synergy. Live with Synergy. Live with Synergy. This is your host, Andrea John Baptiste. Welcome to Synergy, where music, business, and culture synchronize.
Carnival day, behind a big truck in a the party, and I will be jumping come Carnival day. We don't care who talking about way, 'cause I know what is my mission in life when it comes wrong this time, and I will fulfill all of my destiny in a carnival life. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road again. That's where you will find me and my soca friends. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road again. We don't care who talking my way. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road again. That's where you will find me and my soca friends. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road again. Partying from start all the way till the end. It's time of the year again. They shouted me name again. They want me to lead the parade. They want me to mash up the stage. They say there is none like you that can tell me what to do. When we on the road, I want you to follow me. And push, push, push it back, right back, right back. Push it back, push, push, push it back, right back, right back. Push it back, push, push, push it back, right back, right back. Push it back, push, push, push it back, right back, right back. It's where you find me come Carnival day. In our line pushing front, in our line pushing front, in our line pushing front, 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 front. Where you find me come Carnival day. In our line bouncing down, in our line bouncing down, in our line bouncing down, 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 down. 'Cause I know what is my mission in life when it comes round this time, and I will fulfill all of my destiny in a carnival life. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road again. That's where you will find me and my soca friends. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road again. We don't care who talking my way. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road again. That's where you will find me and my soca friends. On the road, on the road, on the road, on the road again. Partying from start all the way till the end. This time of the year again, they shouted me name again. They want me to lead the parade. They want me to mash up the stage. They say there is none like you that can tell me what to do. When we on the road, I want you to follow me. And push, push, push it back, right back, right back. Push it back, push, push, push it back, right back, right back. Push it back, push, push, push it back, right back, right back. Push it back, push, push, push it back, right back, right back.
Greetings, 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 Atlanta. This is your girl, Andrea John Baptiste, and we are tuned in for a very special edition of Synergy, where music, business, and culture synchronize. I am in Belize still. Yes, lots and lots of interviews and talking and conversations with Belizean music artists, because let me tell you something, you might not know, and you better believe it, that the Belizean music industry is strong, it's beautiful, it's diverse. You got Brock Down, you've got Paranda, is that Paranda? Is that the right way I say it? Soca, you've got reggae, you've got dancehall, you've got Punta Rock. I mean, it's just so much going on in this space, and today I am with, right, when we hang out with royalty when we go anywhere. So today with me right here in Belize is Miss Ernestine, the Belizean soca queen. Greetings!
Synergy. Hi, beautiful.
It is such a pleasure for us to have you here. We've been working on this interview for a year. As we came in, you heard the song On the Road, right? That was the carnival song of 2017, Belizean carnival song. And for those of you around the Caribbean, you know about carnival and you know about carnival song, right? So, but Ernestine, this is not the first, that was the first time that you won.
No, it wasn't.
Was not. So tell us a little bit about your experiences with carnival songs here in Belize.
Hi, everyone locked into Synergy right here from beautiful Belize. Big up ATL, everybody up there in Atlanta. My name is Ernestine Carballo. I've been doing this from, I would say, 97 with the Young Artists Association, dancing. Then, I went to Worcester College in 99, and that's where I started the choir with my principal, Mrs. Brenda Armstrong, and then it continued into, I went into the KTV. That's the biggest, one of the biggest entertainment show on Channel 5 for talented Belizeans that think you can sing. Well, I was in that, and that's where everything started with all the bands, and it only grew from there. And then 2011, that's the first time when I won, because I entered 2010 and I came second. Then 2011 I won. 2012 I went to Spain and France, all over Spain, all over France with the Belize National Dance Company. That's the biggest dance company out of Belize, and they also have this studio where we practice at the Bliss, so that went on. I didn't go in that year, but 2013 I went in and I came in second. 2014 I placed second place. 2015, that's when I won. Then I took a break 2016, then 2017 and 18 I won.
3 years, y'all. But listen, okay, so from 2011, if I got this right,
2015,
right,
2017, 2018, but you could still enter because you have to do the three-peat. So I might just next year.
Ooh, Belize, y'all ready? Belize might be ready, and the world, y'all get ready, because this is a name that you should know. You definitely, you heard the song.
YouTube. Yeah, I also have my YouTube channel. Please check it out. Ernestine Carballo, Carballo. I'm also on Instagram, Ernestine_Queen_Carballo, and on Facebook, I'm just my name. My name is my brand, Ernestine Carballo.
Belizean soca queen. So Ernestine, one of the things when we were talking earlier that I found out, and I found it to be so interesting, right? Because I don't think I know any other family or dynamic like this, but you are one girl of how many brothers?
I have, with my mom and dad, with us, it's 8. And my dad had more kids before he met my mom, so it's 14.
So you are of 15 children, you are the only girl.
Yeah, I'm the princess.
The queen! Right? Now you're the queen. And you actually work with your brothers, right?
I work with, right now, my brother, big up to him, Rashid Carballo. Go check him out on Facebook, on Instagram, Rashid Carballo, but he goes by the name Blings and Blush, because that's his label, that's his business. He's killing the game right now, ladies. The man to work with Miss Universe delegates, the man, he was teaching at the BTEC, BTEC. He did so many with YWCA. He teach the ladies there. He's really doing it. So big up to Blings and Blush. He does my makeup. Go check it out. You guys could be the judge of it, right?
You check her out on Instagram, because all the time my husband will say to me, "Did you see my girlfriend today?" I'm like, "Which one of your girlfriends today?" He goes, "My Belizean queen girlfriend." And I'm like, "Oh, that one." He goes, "The hair looks great. Did you see her nails today?" And so on and so forth. Yes, always blinging, always looking good. So what is it? Blings and Blush?
Blush is the name of his company. If you want to check him out on Facebook, he has a page, Blings and Blush, and his name goes by Rashid J. Carballo. And I also have my other talented brother that he does some of the best, or I would say the best, graphic design in Belize. His name is Mad-Artist Carballo. Yeah, he could turn you into a movie.
Wow. So listen, guys, if you're coming to Belize, you have opportunities for entertainment, dance and song through Ernestine Carballo, as well as beautiful makeup and I mean she and nails, always looking fantastic, and branding, right? And brand development and visual arts through your other brother. I tell you, this is a very talented family.
Yes, thank God for it.
I,
Thanks to my mother and father, I want to big up my mom, Therese Lightburn, Mr. Polo Lightburn, the basketball guy, the NBA levels. He's my cousin, so the Lightburn family on my mom's side, and Mr. Ernesto Carballo, he's in heaven, and I know he's proud of me. So,
because we all are proud of you, sister girl. I tell you something. So I want to talk a little bit about your experience, like in Europe, particularly. I know you did it in terms of dancing, but you also, I think I read somewhere that London was your favorite place to perform so far. Tell us about that.
Oh, I just want to say shout outs to Miss Perla Perdomo, the High Commissioner to England. They had this celebration. Usually, everywhere, all over Belize, makes it known very clearly. This is our celebration. This is September. We are going to celebrate our independence and everything along with it. So, around that time in 2015, I got selected to go up there and just represent, in my Leela Vernon, the Queen of Brockton outfit. So that was fantastic, and I had my own chauffeur, my own suite, and they took me all over. It was beautiful. I just want to say hi to Mr. Michael Burgess as well. They all treated me with 5-star everything, so I had fun.
That sounds like a great experience. So you've also been in the States, but you haven't been to us in a little while.
Yeah, well, on that note, you know how it is with the artists getting the proper visa. So I hope someone out there is hearing me, to put in a word for Ernestine and let them know that Ernestine is still doing it, and it's about time now that America lets me in so that I can continue to big up my country and share my beautiful voice and music and talent to America and to the world.
Yes, and we are in such a situation right now in terms of immigration and everything else. But listen to the powers that be. If you're listening, Soca Queen Ernestine of Belize needs to come back into the States because we want her on the big stage.
Yes.
Prom, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Mr. President, Mr. Attorney General, whoever you are, come on, man. You too want to experience Ernestine, the Belizean Soca Queen, for sure, right? To come to the White House.
Yes.
You think we can do that? Wait, sorry, no offense to anybody. I don't think this White House is going to be so welcoming of us, but it's okay. We'll wait for the next administration. All right. Ooh, we might have to edit this part out of our chat, Ernestine, but I saw the thing set. Mm-hmm. So, Belize, I think folks think of Belize primarily of ecotourism, right? That's what they look at. Well, tourism in general, ecotourism. I know agribusiness is another, important sector here as well. But the music industry is growing, and there's a lot of interesting things going on. And this is a huge month for musicians, September. Tell us a little bit about that and all of the different events and why September is such a big month.
Yeah, well, it's such a big month because we start off in August with the Carnival Song Competition, and after that you have the Bear of Belize. I want to big up Bellikin Bear, the whole Bellikin Fest family, for bringing me on. They do the first, after the competition, that same weekend, you could go out to the Bellikin Fest at Digi Park. Big up Digi and the whole Digi family over there at Regent Street. So, and after that, they have the pageants as well. You have the Queen of the Bay pageant, Little Miss pageant, Miss Belize pageant, Miss Universe pageant, Little Miss Junior pageant. I think they have a pageant called Carnival, Miss Carnival. as well. And then after that, during all that same time, you can also go to Bliss over, where you have Mr. Frankie Reno. That is he's the greatest composers out of England, from Belize of all time. He did the We Are Belize project, and he also has beautiful, if it's disco or jazz or whatever, concerts with live artists as well as musicians over there. So you could go over there and listen to that segment, or you can go out at the park, or you could go over to the Marion Jones, where they have the big carnival competition with the costume King and Queen, where the all the bands, senior and junior, vie for the title of King and Queen. So it's a lot. And then after that, you have the carnival weekend. So with that, you have the camp nights. So you go to all the different camps all over Belize City, where you can see who dances the best, because they have points that they give away. The judges, they were pre-judging at the camp nights. So I've been there, like, doing all of that for years. So I could be up here talking, but it's amazing, if you come to Belize and experience Belize, and not just listen to the news, what you hear, because every country has, what we call crime and everything along with it, but we're a beautiful place.
And I want to address that, because I read something. So I'm here on a trade mission, and we come down with a delegation of individuals. So that's my other Life Synergy listeners. I mean, I do business development, and part of that is coordinating some trade missions and activities, and one of them is coming to Belize. So on this, we're planning, and we had a conversation, and a woman said to me, I want to come, but I read that Belize is high crime. Will I be safe there? Will I be okay? And I said to her, well, last year I went to Belize by myself, part of the trade mission, but I went away on Sunday. I got up and I took a ferry and I went over to Key Corker, and I spent the whole day there.
The Keys is beautiful. The Keys are beautiful.
And I spent the day there by myself. I had my camera, I had my backpack, I walked.
Peaceful over there, and people don't harass you.
Nothing. And I felt so safe. I felt safer than any place I'd ever been, to be there as a woman, not knowing where I'm going, taking a boat, don't know how to get, if anything happens, and all of those things went through my mind. But the vibe and the energy was so peaceful, was so beautiful. And as I walked, and I didn't just go down to the Split, which is, the tourist area hangs out. I went down the nooks and crannies, down the side streets, right? And went to the little swimming places, and I saw people talking and on their doorsteps and so on, vibing, and it was a beautiful thing. And at one point, I was standing there just literally looking around, taking in the beauty of it all, Ernestine.
Yes.
And a man came up to me and he said, Mom, you lost? You missed it? The ferry is this way, this is that way. I said, no, I'm just enjoying it. Right. So my point to her is, yes, you're going to be perfectly safe. But one of the things that I know is that Belize has a small population. Right. So we say it might be high in crime, but it's only because per capita, there are less people compared to maybe some other nations. And I want to say this to Americans. We got crime here too.
Exactly.
So that's all I got to say about that. But the place, to me, in my experience, is more overwhelmingly beautiful and positive than anything else.
And it's very beautiful. The food, the people, our culture. It's delicious, tasty.
Oh my gosh, the food is just such a beautiful blend of everything to me. All the different
races live here. This is like little Africa.
It's a beautiful place, beautiful place. So, as we talk about the music industry and, some things that have gone on throughout the month, the entire month of September.
I have to let the people know that, this year is bigger. Like every year, it only gets bigger for me. I just want to big up, but like I said, Billiken Fest that I was on. I also want to say shout outs to the Belize City Council, because they block off the Albert Street every year to have, after the parade, September Battle of St. George's Key Parade. We have the stage. They set up a stage, and all the Belizean artists goes there with the Belizean musicians and bands and DJs. So kudos to them. And also I was on the September 6th festival pre-Juvert, that was awesome. So shout out to the September Festival weekend and Dixie Longsworth, and the whole crew over at Wave Radio. I also want to say shout outs to Belize Chambers of Commerce for bringing me back again for Expo that will take place soon, this weekend, this Sunday. So make it out over if you're in Belize, to Marianne Jones and Corazal. Shout out to Freezy and Tea Kettle and San Pedro, the Caribbean Sports Bar. I'll be performing over there, and September 20th is the biggest festival ever, Soca and Culture. I just want to shout out DJ Dalla and all of them guys. So Kes is gonna be back in Belize. Kenny Fabulous, Little Rick, Conscience, King Boba, Super G, TR, and me. So
big shows, big things going on. And did you hear the blend, people? For those of you from the Caribbean, you know some of those names. Those are Belizean names. I know some of those names. Those are Jamaican names. Prom prom. Yes.
Conscience.
And so, we're, as you can see, there's a blending in the music, a blending in the culture, lots of great things. So what if somebody is looking to go into the industry, Ernestine, do you have any wise words for particularly young women?
First of all, you got to have a lot of patience. You're going to have to be able to work extremely hard, because no one out here is going to give you anything for free. Not for your pretty looks, not for your charms or whatever. That doesn't pay in the industry, period. You're going to be ready to record, ready to take criticism. You can't be petty at all either. You got to be humble and take criticisms. People are telling you what they're telling you because they're seeing what they're seeing from a positive and a better point of view. So you got to also be dedicated to your craft, and also be ready for change. You got to be ready to always go on another level with everything, and always be social media active. With the dress code, you have to be up to the time. You have to always be up to the new hair, the new makeup, the new style of music, the new everything new.
And let me tell you something, in Jamaica we say she knew brand, because let me tell you something, I'm going to post this video, right, and you've got to say the beautiful hair,
To Posh, picking me up. So I want to shout out to my, my sponsor for this September in Belize, Posh, and my clothing lines are coming from LA Fashions.
I'm telling you, and the hair, the nails, the makeup, the everything, totally brand new, trending, looking fantastic, blings and blushing. Yes, for sure, for sure.
Big up to the music office of the music ambassador, my big brother, Mr. Shine Barrow, Shine Pro. Big up yourself.
Yes, and the music ambassador has been just wonderful. He's the one that connected us.
Yeah, so I can't. No, big up my big brother. So.
Yes. And last night we had an opportunity to meet other Belizean artists because of our music ambassador.
He called me, but I had a little injury, so I just had to come just with us today. But I'm always gonna love Shine. I'm always gonna love everyone that loves me back.
And you know what? I'll say this. So as I've been telling everybody in the music industry the last week, well, not everybody in the music, but folks in the music industry that say, okay, I'm out of pocket for a couple of days because I'm going to Belize. You know what everybody has said to me? Big up Shine for me. Big up Shine for me. Big up Shine for me. So Shine, we're bigging you up for all of the people who asked me to big you up for them, because we're bigging you up, because they asked me. At least 6 or 7 people said to me, big up Shine for me. So can we say it together?
Big up Shine.
So, Ernestine, you've been doing this for a little while, right?
Yes, I have.
And you gave some good information and good points for folks. What would you call, if you had to say I have a mission, how would you describe your musical mission?
My musical mission is life-changing. It's fun. It's spiritually... It's gonna set your spirit free, spirit changing. It's like positive energy, but it's positive. It's fun, entertaining. It's uplifting. It's everything that you need to just shake off all that problem and all that worry or whatever it may be, and just continue to stay happy and continue to be free and appreciate, love life. That's my type of thing. Party, turn up.
The turn up is real, for real, for real, for real. So, I know you do
Universal. It's universal.
Absolutely, I agree. So, I know you do a lot of things for yourself, because while we've been together, I see you doing your social media, you're doing your things, people are calling you, and so on. But, who are or what are the roles and the members of your team, and who are the important people in a artist team? Because we know that you look fantastic, so we know there is the folks doing your hair and your nails and so on.
Costume custodian, someone that looks after your clothing, your makeup, that dresses you or whatever. So I have, like I said, my brother doing that part, but as well as the studio part, I have my other brother, where I could go to the studio, pay my fees and record, and they have a live studio over there, the state-of-the-art studio. It's called Department for Youth Services, and the producer, he made me one twice, so he's pretty good. Andrew Rayburn, big up yourself. My brother Gary Carballo, Mrs. Mac, so that's that part of the musical part where I have to get serious with the lyrics and the rhythm. That's where I go to do my productions, and then I would work with like other or 2 to 3 videographers when it comes to video. Just shout out to Dice Pandey. He did some of my videos, as well as Kenneth Grant. They did some work with me. And then the other part where, because like I said, when you're on your own, you have to do it yourself. So I go get up and find these beautiful. Well, I like pink or LA fashion. So we work out whatever deal it is, and I promote them, and they support me, with the clothing lines and whatever for the stage. Hand in hand, and with the calls and everything, and message and texts and booking of the events and calendar and date. I do that all until I could find someone that could do better and bigger for me. Then call me.
So managers out there, Ernestine is looking for a dynamic manager. And let me tell you something, this lady ain't easy, okay? Because she is the queen, and queens demand a royal court. So if you're gonna call her about being a manager, make sure you're ready to handle some royalty, okay? I'm just saying, right? Okay. Yeah. But that's awesome. So, you have some very, very good music videos, right? Yes. Do you do the creative direction around that, or do the videographers kind of say, we love this song, here's an idea? How does that work?
We work hand in hand, because I like what I like, and I see, or I want to see what I want to see. So, and, I work with them. It's like I'm the director, and they're like they're behind, because I can't take the camera up and do it. If I could, I would. So, but I just give them my ideas of what I want to hear, or if I would usually hear it by ear. The music, the lyrics would just come to me by ear, and I write it up, and I come up with the rhythm, the choruses, the verse, the bridges. I would come up, and I would go to them and tell them this is what I hear, and then I would like, and then I would hum it to them, and so it's like, yeah.
So you kind of formulate the song, the rhythm, everything first in your head, and then
take it out to the drawing board. Yeah.
Wow. That's a very interesting process. And has it always been like that?
Yes, on most occasions. But I'm open, like I said, for new songwriters. I want to big up Ivan Lacario that wrote On the Road Again, that won the 2017. And I worked with Kendall Simpson, that is also a fantastic, great producer right now. His beats are streaming in the Caribbean. A lot of Caribbean artists work with Kendall Simpson. He's also a great producer, as well as Junimar in Dangriga, beautiful Sand Creek village, southern part of Belize. He's the best producer down that side. So, I worked along with people.
Wow. Have you done any collaborations?
Yes, I did. I collabed with the X-Band. Great is Great, and I recently collabed with this guy out of Hopkins. We did a song called Bad Mind, but it's just for everything to flow and so we could get these videos out.
So, the creative process is exciting. Talk to me about social media, because I know you are on social media everywhere all the time. I see these beautiful posts, I see the pictures, the comments, I see the video clips and so on. You're doing your social media, right? And so tell me a little bit about what it is that you want to definitely communicate through your social media profiles with your audience.
I need you all to just continue liking, sharing, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend, to pass the good news on, that Ernestine Carballo is to be reckoned with.
And to be recognized, right? So, Ernestine, where and what is the next soca party? And when I say that, I mean what's in the future? What can we expect from Ernestine's career? Let's say within the next year. What you can give us a little hint or teasers on some things that we can look forward to.
Just listen up, just keep it locked, and continue to follow me, and on Facebook, on, like I said, Instagram, Snapchat. Just follow me, and I'm always doing new stuff. I'm always up to new challenges, new surprises, but I won't bust the bubbles yet, so
there are surprises, y'all. A lady never kisses and tells, right? So she's not telling us nothing until after the fact. I love it. So Ernestine, one more time, I know you told us how to follow you and so on earlier on, but tell our audience once again where and how they can stay tuned and stay connected to Ernestine Carballo, the Belizean soca queen.
Facebook, Ernestine Carballo, ERNESTINE, as well as my YouTube channel, my name as well. And Instagram, Ernestine_Queen_Carballo, or WhatsApp. If you inbox me, then I'm gonna inbox my number, and then we could do WhatsApp. And you can email me at ErnestineCarballoMusicBooking@gmail.com.
Wow, so we got all the links, y'all. So don't tell me and don't call me saying I can't find Ernestine.
Or you can check me out. I'm also on iTunes, Ernestine Carballo, my album, the Soca Party album. So guys, please get on there and download, purchase. It's only $1 a song, so you can't lose, right?
Support the artist by the work, right? Don't bother just bootleg the thing. Ernestine, it's funny how time flies when we are having fun, and we have been having a good time this afternoon, and I'm so thankful.
We have, and I'm so grateful that after a year, you still came back and you reached out, and we kept in touch. We haven't lost friendship, our communication, and that's also important, guys. Keep the communication up.
Relationships. So Ernestine, take us out, because you have a song that, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Sometimes there are some days when I just put this song on, because you know what, you just need to send a message every now and then. So introduce one of my favorites of your songs.
Yes. Just want to big up, like I said, everyone locked in, and thank you so much, Synergy, Miss Andrea Baptiste. It was a pleasure as always. And because I like this track, check it out on YouTube. It's called Bundem, Bundem. I introduce to you, to all surviving people out there, Burn them. Because we survive without them, we burn them. Survive without them, we burn them. Cause Jaja told Synergy she's chosen. And blessing now go reach them, heed them. Money and we trend, Lord, we spend them. Things when me have, yes, me buy them. Music for me, man, and we are play them. We are sing them. We are sing them. Cha. Keep it locked to Synergy. All day, every day. Ernestine Belize and Soca Queen said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Masterpiece production. Ernestine at it again. Reds, them things so we need them. Sure. Can we survive without them? It burn them. Survive without them? It burn them. Jaja told me I am chosen. Blessing now go reach them hidden. No. Money on me trend like we spend them. Things when me have, yes, me buy them. Music on my mind, yes, me sing them. Me sing them. When you attack me, I make the money. From the band, me bless already. Me skin tight and clean, face off and pretty. Watch them a stare and a envy me. Queen of the game, so nobody grudge me. Mash up stage show in every country. Before you hate and judge, get your own money. Own money. Because me survive without them, it burn them. Survive without them, it burn them. Jaja told me I am chosen. Blessing now go reach them hidden. Money on me trend, Lord, me spend them. Things when me have, yes, me buy them. Music on my mind, yes, me sing them. Me sing them. Inna the mall, me a shop and pose in a Gucci, Versace and J'adore. London, Spain and France, me done tour. LA, Chicago, New York, me done run. We got the wickedest wine, all the man them want own. Do the survive them dance and your muggle and pose. Can me survive without them, it burn them. Survive without them, it burn them. Jaja told me I am chosen. Blessing now go reach them hidden. Money on me trend, Lord, me spend them. Things when me have, yes, me buy them. Music on my mind, yes, me sing them. Me sing them.
Friends, family, collaborators, greetings. It is Andrea John Baptiste in the beautiful land of Belize, Central America. I am here at the Belize City Civic Center, downtown Belize City, and I am so excited to be with one of Belize's most famous artists, Coconut Boy. And I've been trying to talk to Coconut Boy for over a year. So listeners, my glad bag bus, okay? Because finally, I'm here at the Civic Center in the beautiful Belize with Coconut Boy. Coconut Boy, greetings, and welcome.
Well, it's a pleasure, I just want to say greetings also to everyone who is listening. I'm Coconut Boy, the Prince of Brockdown Music.
There we go, Coconut Boy, the Prince of Brockdown Music, right here out of Belize. Coconut Boy, you have been, on the scene. You're a young man, but you've been on the scene for quite some time. And I understand it was, kind of a tragic story that got you started into the industry. Tell us a little bit about what happened and how you started on this journey.
Well, it started off, I was in school, Wesley College, at my third year, I could say, at third form in Belize, and I got promoted, in the summer. I get my letter from my principal, got promoted that I was going to fourth form, my final year to graduate, and I went home, I went to rest, and moment I got back, I got a message from my grandmother stating that my bedroom, was killed of gun violence, and that may really get to me because me and him grew up from a very young age, and not just the years but the relationship that we share and the time we spend together, to know that we have plans, with our life, and I may just feel that I may need to do something just to get revenge at the time. And my grandmother sat me down and explained to me that if you do kill somebody, or if you do take revenge in your hands, or any way, you can't bring back a friend. And when she told me that, I think about that, and I said, well, the best thing for I do is go rest, go sleep. Funeral come, funeral gone, I never feel too good, and next year after that, I end up get the song from my teacher, Mr. Jerome Ali. And he gave me a song entitled Coconut Boy, and that song is all about Belize history with the Bahamians and the Spaniards, how Belize about getting their independence. I placed first in the national song competition. It's an annual event. That's like the red carpet for Belizean artists, upcoming and senior artists. And I placed the first year 2014, so it's like roughly 5 years ago, and that was the time when I realized that I have potential musically in me, and I run with it, and from then to now, it's just a blessing, and I believe this was the best choice I made, not knowing I was going to make this choice, because I lost my best friend, and I don't know who to turn to, so I turned to music, and I believe I made the best choice.
Granny's words of wisdom that led to a caring teacher who gave you a song that led you on this path. And I gotta say, you just talk a little bit about music, and music is life. Beres Hammond have the song, but I use that term all the time. Music is life, and you just spoke about and gave a wonderful example, Coconut Boy, of how music is life. So, let me ask you, as a young man, like you said, been doing this for like 5 years, on the top of the stages in Belize, getting major recognition, and we're hoping that it will be worldwide recognition as well, right? And what do you say to a young person who maybe they already know they have the talent, you know what I'm saying, and they just want to get in the business and they want to be the next Coconut Boy, or they want to be on the next big expo stage? What do you tell them? What do you suggest? How do you tell them, what advice you have for them?
Well, first off, I will share my experience, because you all might have your own experience. But as I was growing up in high school, and I was looking up, going to all the events, every time Belizean artists perform, I always try to be there to see how they present themselves. And I always say one day I want to be on the stage. I want to hold the mic. I want to be the last artist who got a crowd where could mash up the stage. And I just started to do my homework behind the scenes and find out what it takes, what you have to do, how you got to get yourself on the radio, you have to interview, you have to make links, and all of that. I follow up my dream, I stay behind it, and I push, and I find what work for me, because not everything made it work at the time. So I believe that when I say, well, broke down music, the work, and broke down music, my real at the time, and I say, well, what nobody else know to do broke down. So besides do this, I find out that Mr. Wilfred Peters, I'm the king, Miss Lila Vernon, I'm the queen, so I will have to be the prince, as a male artist. So, and I just run with that, and I start to get advice, hopefully perform and write the lyrics, because Brockdown is all about telling a story, and it could be reality or it could be about history. And it have a dance, it have a dressing, the full presentation are like priceless, our whole package deal. So any artist out there or any person who want to be in anything, I believe you just have to find work for you, because not everything you can't do everything, because you're not a star. So I best just find work for you.
Good. Do your homework and find your own path on your own journey. Good word. So, on Synergy, we talk about music, business, and culture. And so, Coconut Boy, tell me a little bit about the Belizean music industry. What's going on now? What's hot? What's exciting? What should we know about the Belizean music industry?
Well, every year it's like from January to December, due to my 5 years in the business, I already know what will happen, what shows to expect, the Easter, the Expo in September, 19th of November, Culture, Settlement Day, Christmas Bram. So it's like I always, try to make better songs every year, try to top the one from last year. And culture music that we sell here in Belize, I believe that sell anywhere in home, and Punta, Brockdown, Congo, and Paranda That's our fourth genre that is popular here in Belize, aside from the world music. And I believe over the years, me as a broke down artist, the best feeling you could ever get here in Belize is when we have our music week. That's when the government and the ambassador, the musical ambassador Shine Barrow, put together all the artists who is popular, who is having hit song on the radio all year long, to perform on one stage. So you have like 3 nights. Currently this year, we had popcorn at our ending of our music month. It was not a music week, it was a music month, and that had been the best time because you get to link up with artists who are not safe far away for PG. If you live here at Belize City, so much miles away, you make links, we do a song together, make collabs. So that, I believe that at the best time here in Belize, and that usually happen around May. But aside from that, Belize, we the build, we the grow, and I believe one day, Coconut Boy will be Coconut Boy big in the Caribbean or somewhere in Europe.
Ashe, and so it will be. From your lips, as they say, to God's ears, I believe from your lips to the universe, and it is your intention. Set it and receive it, and I agree with you. So let me ask you, you mentioned to me earlier that you have a band. Tell me a little bit about your band, and yeah.
Well, our band is entitled Coconut Boy and the Brockdown Jam.
And the Brockdown Jam.
Yeah, and we established January 2019. We pro Brockdown music, only Brockdown music. We back up artists before in the past. I haven't mentioned artists like Dagi. He's a senior Brockdown artist, also currently living. Mr. La Rayban, he is a living legend. Brockdown girl, she is like the only female who is keeping up Brockdown music aside from Miss Lila Vernon Pass, and aside from Miss Lila Vernon doing Creole culture music. No other female will take it up and take up the challenge. So it's something very interesting because the artist is here and the lyrics is coming very nice, because songs like from Coconut Boy, then always songs just play only in September or early January, all year round. It's reality. Songs like Dengue Fever, if you catch Dengue Fever, people catch Dengue Fever most of the time, and that's one of my songs on YouTube. You can go check out, and it's just like hit. But most of all, I want to stress on the band because I went to Russia to perform and represent Belize in 2017, and it was just an invitation, and I never got the opportunity to perform with a band. I had to perform with Chucks, and I never did like the performance because I can't entertain how I would want with the band. So I grabbed the opportunity and I expand on it. But when I came back to Belize in 2017, I said, I know what, I need to put a band together for myself. So if they do invite me in the next 2, 3, 4 years, I have a band to represent better, bigger and better Creole music. So that's why I really put the band together.
Wow. I tell you, that's innovation, that is wisdom, that is learning, that is progress. Wow. I am so impressed with speaking with you. And your music, you make me dance already. And so, wait, first you made me dance. Now you're making me smile and laugh. I'm telling you, Coconut Boy, okay, you're going to have to come back on Synergy sometime again in the near future, especially with when you have your next new song. But for now, I want you to introduce a very special song to us.
Well, my very special song and mega hit where really bust Coconut Boy is entitled Border to Border. And you can check it out on YouTube. It's a dispute song about Belize and Guatemala for years. It's an unfounded claim that Guatemala is claiming Belize, that they own us as Belizeans. And Border to Border, that's my best song in my career currently. Not the best of my career, but right now, reigning. Border to Border.
Coconut Boy, and this a Shamrock. We coming down, we run the town. We
problem with the we borderline. From 1859, Belize we had a treaty signed. It has been disrespectful. They want to take over we water, trespassing in our jungle. They shoot to our soldier. Border to border, Belize and Guatemala. Border to border, we need peace and order. Border to border, Belize and Guatemala. Border to border, we need peace and order. We're tired of this flaming from Guatemala. We're tired of this fighting with Guatemala. We're tired of this flaming from Guatemala. We're tired of this fighting with Guatemala. The OAS was here to investigate. Guatemala rejects our 11-point proposal. From the gate when it was a child, Guatemala was still with pride. Belizeans open, oh no, I see Jenny to be implied. Border to border, Belize and Guatemala. Border to border, we need peace and order. Border to border, Belize and Guatemala. Border to border, we need peace and order. Chevrolet, Coconut Boy, Lanside Junior Man, Belize. Oh, land of the free by the Carib Sea, our manhood we pledge to thy liberty. No tyrants here linger, despots must flee this tranquil haven of democracy. From proud Rio Hondo to Ozarks tune. Belize, 8,867 square miles. We tired of this claiming from Guatemala. We tired of this fighting with Guatemala. We tired of this claiming from Guatemala. We tired of this fighting with Guatemala. This is a serious problem with the we borderline. From 1859, Belize we had a treaty signed. It has been disrespectful. They want to take over we water, trespassing in our jungle. They shoot to our soldier. Border to border, Belize and Guatemala. Border to border, we need peace and order. Border to border, Belize and Guatemala. Border to border, we need peace and order. We're tired of this flaming from Guatemala. We're tired of this fighting with Guatemala. We're tired of this flaming from Guatemala. Belize a free country and not for Guatemala.
That's our time. That's our chat. Now it's time to call it a wrap. Tune in next week at 5 for another episode of Synergy Live, where music, business, and culture synchronize. Until then, hit us up online at livewithsynergy.com. Synergy is a production of Black Iowa TV.